Let's go see Paris. Wake up in Tokyo. Find a spot in New Orleans. Fall in love in Chicago, Maine. Or we can land in the motherland. Goes across the desert sands. Catch a plane to Rome for home, for real, the deal. Wherever I go, she goes. What's going on out there? I know. We're in a different location. And if you watch today, you will see and you will know that we are still in Paris. But as I told my brother, shout out to my brother Sterl and my mom, it could be worse. I could be in the jungle somewhere. I could be lost out there, out on the stoop somewhere, just waiting for somebody to either pick me up or pickpocket me. But hey, I am still at the Marriott, which is cool. And I know you can't see the little view behind me because it's not really one, but it's better than what's in back of you or what's in front of me. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about is that you still have to try to find the beauty in sometimes things going the wrong way. You still have to find the beauty in adversity. So, when I get back, we'll talk more about, we got a lot of stuff, a lot of people to talk about. I know some people wanted to talk about Max B and some other kind of things like that. But, for now, because as I was explaining earlier, if you had an opportunity to watch, you saw that I was talking just a little bit about, adversity, what I went through as far as, missing my flight yesterday. I did my boarding pass again tonight, and I see that all it is an F up there. But you will be sure. I mean, definitely sure. I'm telling you, there is no way on earth. Well, let me not play around with God. Hopefully, there's no way on earth that I miss this flight again. Because if I do, somebody's going to have to come bail me out because I can't take it any longer. It's a beautiful city, a beautiful place to be. Paris has over 2 million people, and it has a lot more people around it on the outskirts of Paris. So beautiful, beautiful city. Pretty expensive though. You know what I mean? I've been spending like 25 because like 25 of their euro. Let's just say I'll do it easier like this. 20 of their euro is like, I don't know, like $25 of ours. See what I'm saying? So, or I'll give you another, for instance, like I got $40. I gave them $40 at the hotel front desk to exchange for euros. So I gave them $40 American money. They only gave me back 32 euros. So, our money definitely isn't worth as much over here. But still in all, just like with anything, all of us get to a point where, you're ready to come home. You just want to go home. And that's where I'm at. But we're not going to worry about me because all of this is really about all of us. And we talk about dealing with adversity and just different things like that. And like I said, shout out to the homies that called and offered me support and wanted to send me bread and all that. Let's see if you'll be that way when we get back home. Nah, I'm just joking. But and I really, really appreciate that. Shout out to you too, Chrissy. You know what I'm saying? Avid supporter of the channel and great friend. But adversity. When I stop and think about it, think about stuff like this. Here it is. I'm stuck in one of the biggest, most populous cities in the world. So in all reality, and on top of that, I was able to have the means. Shout out to you, Carl, putting that comment in. I need more of y'all to comment. And saying, hey, listen, man, that's good that you had the means to do that. And I think about a lot of people who don't. I think about how even at times I didn't and sometimes still don't. And, receive help or a blessing or, something from somewhere. And when I really thought about it, I was furious yesterday. I was upset. I was mad. But in all reality, this is no adversity. I'm staying in a nice hotel room in one of the greatest cities in the world. So how can I sit up and really complain about something? Yeah, I could be upset about something and I'll be home later on today. Because right now, for my other friends, let me see what time it is. Right now, it is 2:30 in the morning, Paris time. So it's about 8 something there. And by the time this gets out, it may not be You may not see it till 10 o'clock or maybe not until tomorrow. But the whole point is that we're all going to have to go through some adversity. We all are. And this is light work. And the reason why I want to say that is because, and not saying that I wanted to put a price tag on it, that it cost me an additional $600. But the thing is that I know how hard $600 can be to come by. And I know how tough it is for some people to save it, even me. Like most people in this country, or not this country, in America, don't even have $1,000 saved up. And even when they do get it, a lot of times things come up. So what do we have to do? A lot of times we got to work harder. We got to figure out some other ways to make more money, but we still find a way to do it, right? And in this case, this is no different. Yeah, I'm stuck over here, but so what? There's other people, that I know that are fighting for their lives, mothers, friends, other people, family members fighting for their lives. People have lost their mothers, their fathers. So they're fighting for their emotional lives. And, I think for me, with doing this is one of the things that I want to be able to show people or say, like, hey, listen, we're all going to go through real life issues. Some of us, some are going to hit us harder than others. But as upset as I was yesterday, like I said, here it is. I'm stuck in Paris. And so it made me think, and, just talking about or thinking about how, like I said, there are other people going through real life issues right now, and people who are going through things that we can't even fathom. Heck, there's some other people out here who didn't wake up today. And if you happen to have a chance to watch this or watching this, you did. I did. And, we're not going to make this one long because hopefully we'll be home tomorrow. But what I do want to say in closing, just more on a positive note, keep good people around you. Keep good people in your life. That's what's helped me through this last couple of days. And, just in general. And, a lot of times people are like, well, why'd you want to, come on a trip? You came by yourself or whatever the case may be. And it was because there were things in life that I wanted to see. I wanted to be under the Eiffel Tower. I wanted to go and put my eyes on the Mona Lisa. I wanted to go shopping in the Champs-Élysées. All the stuff I heard growing up, rappers, singers, movie stars, people talk about all of my life. And that's the thing. It doesn't matter what culture you are. It doesn't matter who you are. But there are certain things that we all want to see in life. So I'll ask you the same question I asked me. What's taking you so long? When I was out at the Eiffel Tower, I did a short video, and I'm going to share it with my daughters. And, I told them, look, as long as I'm alive, I'll try to make sure you get here, even if they don't want to see it, just for the experience, but get somewhere like this so that they can experience it. And it doesn't take them 50 plus years. It doesn't take them 40 plus years. It doesn't take them 30 plus years to see more of what the world has to offer. Like, it's great going to Jamaica. I've been there plenty of times. Great going to the DR. Great going to a lot of these different places. But the world is filled with so many things. The Great Wall of China, the Colosseum, the pyramids, the sculptures at Stonehenge. As my brother was talking about tonight, the Vatican, just different places in the world that if you get an opportunity, go see it because there's so much history in it. And even if the people don't look like you that started it, that's okay. Because life is about being enriched. Like we're from Philly, most of us. We can tell you what a cheesesteak tastes like up and down. And isn't it amazing when you get friends that come from out of town or people that come from out of the country, and that's the first thing that they want to do is, hey, let me know where the best cheesesteak, where y'all best cheesesteak at? But to us, it's nothing, right? So we got to start looking at life like that. There's a bunch of cheesesteaks out there that, maybe we've seen in books or movies that we want to take a bite out of. And guess what? It's all waiting just for you and me. And even in personal life, it's the same as reading a book. You know how you read a book, you read a good book, and hopefully it has some type of lasting impact on you because you read the book. So you've comprehended something. And I'm telling you, just like even with me, standing out under that Eiffel Tower, something that I've seen for years, and I kept saying, I'm going to get here. I'm going to get here. And never got there. And even though it took me this long period of time, I got here. And I could have just taken a couple of pictures and left. But I stayed. And I said, you know what? I've been waiting all my life to see you. Can you imagine that? Like, I don't know if any of you have any feelings towards whatever, but just imagine waiting your whole life to see certain things. Some people wait their whole life to see a grandchild or grandchildren and just certain things. But for me, it's all historical stuff, most of it. So the adventures don't end. Where will the car tend to pop up next? Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? But forget about what I'm doing. I want y'all to start sharing and saying what you're doing, even if it's just in the comments. Where do you want to go? What do you looking forward to? And the cool thing is that all you got to do is save, or either just, send a couple of dollars every month to a travel agent. And if it's not that, then you can also drive there. That's the beauty. If it's in America, that's the beauty of having those freedoms. You can get in the car, gas up, and drive to where you want to go. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania that happened to be chilling in Paris. Not the first, not the last, but I'm the only Greg King that I know that's done it. You tell me what you think. Tell me where you're about to go. But make sure you go somewhere. I know the year is almost over. People got a plan for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that other kind of stuff. But make sure you go somewhere. Even if you just got to get in the car, as I've said before, go do something. Go do something for yourself. Because life goes fast. I've been wanting to come here since I've been about 7 or 8 years old. I'm 51. I've had the money to do it before. I've had the credit to do it before. So I've had the means to do it before. But I procrastinated so much that I never did it before. So I want you to go out there and I want you to either pass this message along to somebody else or take it for yourself. And plus, when I get back, we're going to be back on the attack because we got some good people and stuff to talk about. We still got some people. Oh, yeah, I'm not letting up. We're not letting up. So see you when I get back. But until I get back, let me see. I'm trying to think. How do we usually say it, Carl? How do we usually say it, Jake? How do we usually say it, everybody else? Live life. Ha 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 ha. Don't let life leave you. Good night.